Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Mama T Energy. I am Tiara, aka Mama T, and I invite you on a journey to loving your life through stories, channeled messages, and energy work. I love life, and it is my mission to guide you and millions like us to discovering our passion for life. Let's open our hearts and dive in. Mm. It is 11:44 a.m. as I am recording this, and so I feel called to just point that out for those of you who work with angel numbers. So it just feels like a divinely timed message to come through. Uh, if you are watching this, you may have seen a video where I posted that I manifested $5,000. To be more accurate, it was like 5,900 and something dollars. But still, the point is, I had set an intention for 5,000 and I received that 5,000 in a matter of minutes, hours. And the timing, I want to say the timing is not important. I understand that we and our human bodies want to receive so quickly. We want that instant gratification, the validation that the work that we're doing is correct. We want it now, now, now. And while I am so grateful and thankful that it showed up so quickly, for me, I want to point out the fact that I feel like this money was sitting in my morphogenetic field for a while. This experience, this opportunity, this blessing was in my field for a while, and I just came to meet it. I could have received it a lot sooner, to be honest. Where this money came from was actually from a retirement plan that I had set up years ago from a job long since lost and forgotten. And so I had been receiving emails since the start of that account with statements on a very regular basis, and I just chose not to look at it. I chose not to meet it. I chose not to see it. I chose the idea that it should be left alone. It's supposed to sit there and be like ignored. And full disclosure, when I first moved to LA, I was in a space where I had been working my wine shop at home, multi-level marketing business for a year without any other full-time income. That was my main source of income. I was supplementing with dog walking and um, dance classes. I was a body jam instructor once a week. Sometimes I substituted to get a little extra cash here and there. So I had some money coming in, but not a whole lot. And while my business was enjoyable, it honestly was not going where I wanted to be. I honestly was putting more stuff on my credit card than I was paying cash. And at the time, I made it mean something about me. I made it mean that there was something wrong with me. I made it mean that I was irresponsible. I made it mean that I was not successful because I wasn't receiving the cash that I was putting in. I made it mean a lot about me in a negative way. I wasn't happy. I wasn't feeling like I was thriving. I wasn't leaning into the gratitude for, hey, I've spent an entire year focusing on my business. I have spent an entire year like just living my life, filling my days with things that I desire, going to the gym when I wanted to. I wasn't leaning into the gratitude that, hey, when I had the opportunity to go to the gym during the day, I also had the opportunity to meet the group fitness director, and she enjoyed my energy enough to invite me to become certified in whatever modality that I desired to be an instructor at that facility. I didn't lean into that gratitude. I didn't make it mean something expansive about myself. I made it mean something different. So when I moved to LA, when and the holidays were coming up, and I was like, I need to get something for my, my then boyfriend and then family members. And I was like, the holidays are coming up and the line of credit was going down. And I was like, I need space. I need some space. I need some space. I need some space. And I went to my 401k. I went to that 401k and I pulled out a portion of it. I thought I had pulled out most of it, if not all of it at the time, because it's been that many years. And so I don't even remember if I what I left in it. But I obviously I did. What I left in it from that time. But I remember pulling that money out. And again, rather than feeling gratitude for this money that is mine, that I have the ability to take out, I made it again mean something about me. Irresponsible. This is so wrong, right? Like it's so wrong. I'm not 659 or whatever I'm supposed to be in order to tap into my 401k. I am so bad. I made it mean such limiting things about myself. And that has been a story that I've told myself, a shame, a fear, a contracting vibration dealing with money rather than seeing money as this beautiful tool, this blessing, this opportunity to grow and thrive and do. I chose to see myself as lesser. So, with that, fast forwarding to today, like I said, that account, I had left something in there, I guess. And so that is the cause of why I wasn't really paying attention to it because I had taken a vast majority of it out so that I could create space for myself. And you know what? I will say, in that blessing of creating space for myself, I created that space. Energetically, I was able to breathe. Energetically, I was in a place to receive. Yes, I made it mean something about me, but once that like cash like literally landed in my bank account and I had actual access to it and I was able to pay off some bills and feel that freedom, I was able to hold on to that freedom for a bit. And I felt that freedom. And in that moment of feeling that freedom, I remember thinking to myself, you know what? Like this business is fun, but it would be nice to just get paid hourly for the time. Like I feel like I've put so much time and effort into growing this wine business. I kind of just want to get paid hourly for wine. And I remember thinking that, and probably within looking back, it feels like minutes now. I have no idea what the trajectory was, but that's another thing going back to time, right? We, in the moment, time feels so long. But when you get past that moment, when you grow and expand and you've learned and you've ascended, when you look back, that time that it took is nothing. It's so long since passed. The lesson is long since learned that the timing of it really means nothing. So what if we made it mean nothing right here, right now, in our moment, from moment to moment? So going back to that story, I remember just like thinking this, and it feels like, again, no, a fraction of time passed, and I saw a Facebook post from a friend of mine who worked in the same wine business that I did, and she had posted that she was like, not wine shop related. If anyone is in the LA area and wants a wine related job or something to that effect. I don't remember exactly what the post said, but it was like, hey, if you want a wine job, I have a wine job available for you. And I sent her a message and I was like, hey, if this is not wine shop related, what is this? And so she messaged me back and she was like, oh my God, you would be so perfect. You live in downtown, like da 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 da. And next thing you know, I have an interview. And then next thing you know, I have the second interview. And then next thing you know, I have the job. And I spent the next however many years getting paid hourly for my work with wine and then even having a salary at some point. And I remember, again, I received exactly what I asked for. I was ready, I received it. And I got excited for a moment. And then that excitement dipped when I'm like, oh, but this isn't really what I want to be doing. This isn't the energy in which I wanted to receive. This isn't the whatever it was. And again, getting frustrated. And I've since learned about human design and knowing that frustration is the opposite of what creates for me. It is not where I want to be if I am looking for the expansive, higher vibration experience for myself in this human lifetime that I am experiencing right now. So, in that, I'm looking back and I'm thinking, and I'm not making it mean anything about me. I look at it back now like, oh, you poor little sweet summer child. You autumn baby, you, because I am an October baby. So, like, you autumn baby. Oh, you're so precious. You're so wonderful. And you are so loved and blessed. And I am so thankful to have learned these lessons. And while, I can jokingly be like, oh, it took me so long. I'm just 35 years old. I have so much life left to live, and I'm so thankful that these lessons have come to me so soon in life. And I get to share them with you, and I get to coach my clients through these moments as well. And I get to bring awareness, because awareness is the first step to our magic, to our power, to our ability to manifest. So, and looking at that and my relationship with money since, and my relationship with career since, it's been funny is the word I like look at. It's like funny. It's like I wanted this thing and then I got it and then I'm mad. It's a cycle, right? And so come to this place of like, yes, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive in ease. I'm ready to receive in peace. I'm ready to receive. And what lights me up? And as I'm talking about it, like I said, I received actually, I want to say both things came that day, and I haven't mentioned the second thing just yet. So again, like I said, I asked for $5,000. I got an email to remind me to check my statement. I checked my statement, 5,900 and whatever was in there. Yes, thank you. Beautiful. I got what I wanted. I got what I needed. And I'm able to allocate it as I desire. And then later on, I believe that was the day. Yeah, I believe that was the day that I went to make some adjustments to my website, and I had some updates to make to payment plans and things for my Miracle Mastermind. And I decided to post my mentorship opportunity as well so that people had an easier way to just click on it and receive it. Before, I was like, I want people to come to me so I can chat with them about it. And as I thought about it, I was like, I feel like a phone call is all about convincing if I was to get on one. And I trust that those who are ready will show up. They will show up in their power, and they might want to have a conversation with me about it for the logistics, and that's cool. But I don't need to just hop on and try to prove how extraordinary it is to work with me. I already know, right? And I know that those who are ready to work with me are on this same spiritual journey, on this high flying disc that they already know as well. And it's just them following their heart to the next space, the next step, if you will. So I was like, you know what? It's time to put it on the website. So I put it on the website. And then I was just like offering blessings and care and grounding in. And once I got everything the way I wanted it to look, I was just like, yes, beautiful, wonderful. And I remember smiling and taking a sip of cacao. And then I just looked at my email address, my email inbox, actually. I went to my inbox and I had an invitation for an interview for a job that I had applied to months. I feel like months and months ago. Uh, I don't even know. Like I feel like it almost feels like a year ago, to be wholly honest. It was a while ago for a spa that is opening just around the corner. And I want to point out, regardless of, because I'm still in the process, right? Regardless of how it all turns out, beautiful blessing. Not going to make it mean one thing or another, except that it's a beautiful blessing and it's an expansion and a, again, another show of the magic that's within me. Because I know, one, I've been craving and wanting to manifest in-person experiences, being able to lead and guide in-person experiences. And I've also been wanting to manifest something where I don't have to do the marketing for it. I don't have to do everything. I can just show up in my magic, do my thing, and then go and walk away, right? And so this opportunity is literally just that. I get to be in person. It's literally footsteps. Like I don't have to drive anywhere. I can walk there. So it's almost like it's in my home. And so it's all what I desire, not necessarily the way I envisioned it, but it's perfect. A perfect opportunity has shown up for me. And so I'm in gratitude for that. And I want to say, going back to time, like I said, it was months and months ago I had submitted. And something I also want to point out, which feels very line 4 of me in human design, which is like the networker, the connector, vibration. I have recognized that the last quote unquote jobs that I've had on a larger scale, something that was meant to maintain for years to come, have all come from somehow being connected with someone, starting with my wine manifestation job. From there, I really just desired to work from home. After that, I was like, I'm so burnt out driving all over from different stores. I'm just so burnt out. I really want something new. And uh, next thing you know, first, I got a promotion. I got a promotion, and then COVID happened, and then we had an opportunity to work from home for a couple weeks before we got back out into the field. So I feel like I manifested an increase in pay, and I manifested an opportunity to breathe and be home for a little bit. And then from there, like I had that excitement again from having a new territory, new things going on and learning that aspect. And then eventually it kind of bottomed back out again. And I was like, I'm ready for more. I'm ready for something different. Again, I was frustrated. Had I had the mindset of I'm ready for more, it would probably have been a different experience. If I could have like, I'm so grateful, this is how I look back and like remind myself, ooh, I'm so grateful for this moment. Ooh, I'm so grateful for having some like autonomy in my work and being able to like listen to things in my car between stores. Like, had I been able to see it from that perspective, life would have been so much more fun. And so I really want to lean into this kind of coaching with you is, can you allow life to be fun? Can you allow the right now to be as perfect as it's ever going to be right here, right now, at whatever time it is, your time, 12 o'clock on the dot, where I am right now. But regardless, can you allow this moment to be perfect? Mm, it's powerful. It's wonderful. And it's how you enjoy, how you make your life extraordinary. So, with that, I'm thinking, and I just remember, okay, I just really want to work from home. Like I've been killing myself with, at the time I had gone through my different my Reiki master teacher training. I had learned and dove like headfirst into tarot. I'd done all these things and was showing up in a kind of mixture of wine and spirituality on social media and changing up my business in that regard. And I was like, I'm still not at a place to do my business full time, which was my ultimate goal. And but I just need something different. I need it. I need a shift. I need a change. And within that, I had a friend who was like, "Oh, my company's hiring. I think you'd be great at this role." Next thing you know, they wrote me the most beautiful, like literally, I was in tears, wrote me the most beautiful recommendation letter, sent it off to their like HR department. I applied to the job. I got my interview. It took a series of months to get through all the interview process and get hired and get onboarded and all of that. But I was there. I got what I desired. And I was working. Again, I got to that frustration point, and I just was like, all right, I enjoy this aspect, and I'm leaning into gratitude. But what do I want? I want more peace. I want more peace. Next thing you know, an opportunity for a lateral move within the company that would bring me more peace of mind happened. And I was able to make that shift. I got the quote unquote promotion, if you will. And from there, I was working the job and but things were getting a little tight and there was still pressure being added and I was like, I do want more ease. I would love an opportunity to just really focus in on my business. If I could do something all day and just like lean into my business and lean into like being me all day, not having to put on corporate mama T vibes. Before you know it, I'm laid off and here we are. Almost a whole year later. And honestly, when it happened, at first I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't know how to do this. But you know what? It's kind of extraordinary to think like almost an entire year later, I'm still here. I may not have exactly what I want in my bank account, but I am able to say I'm thriving. I am prosperous. I am in a better position to look at the blessings all around me than I've ever been. And technically, my money is the lowest it's ever been, minus like being a kid. You know what I mean? And it's okay. I've come to this beautiful space of being like, it's okay. And everything's working out for me, and it doesn't mean anything about me. These are just the facts. This is what I'm looking at. And I am so heart open for God, source, the universe to spoil me, to lavish me and more on top of more blessings. I am so ready for those of you who are like, yes, that's the vibe I'm in. Regardless of where your like finances are or where you are in your manifestation process for what it is that you desire. I'm saying the yes for that, like, I'm here for the peace. I'm here for the fun. I'm here for the ease of life. I'm here for that consistent awareness and that radical self-responsibility to hold that line, to acknowledge when my human is just being a little baby human and bringing forward that power to call myself back or yourself back. You have it. You have this power, and I feel called to invite you to close your eyes if you're in a safe space to do so, and just come into your body, come into you, taking a sip of tea. So I invite you to hydrate if you have something there to do so. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Trust and know that your desires are already in your morphogenetic field. That's why you desire them. Whether they come with a lesson of your capacity, whether they come with some extraordinary miracle-like story, they are there for you. I invite you to open your heart, feel into your heart space. What is it like for you to open? For me, it's like a weight, not quite a weight. It is this energetic pulsing, not a fast, like, oh my gosh, I just ran, like I sprinted across a football field and now my heart's like pounding out of my chest. No, 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 no. It is this like weight or pressure, kind of just like, hey, I'm here. That's the feeling of it. It's like, hey, I'm here. Can you feel me right here? And I get to breathe into it and say, you are open and ready to receive. And I like to do this from moment to moment throughout my day. Just breathe in to the heart space. Reminding myself and my heart that we are open and ready to receive. Reminding myself it is safe to receive. It is a reminder that it's also safe to share, safe to step up truly and authentically as I am with the world. Those who are resonating with me will receive it. Those who do not may be triggered by it. And either way, it's not really any of my business. I get to choose me. I get to love me. I get to trust me. I get to hear me. I get to see me. I get to feel the magic of being me. And you get to too. This is your power. Claim it. You are a powerful manifester. You are a powerful creator. Claim it. Own it. Know it. Breathe in deeply through the nose and just let it all out. You can laugh. It's fun. It's life. Your life is serious, but it doesn't have to be serious. If you know, you know. Mm. Choose to take yourself seriously. Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to know that you are powerful. If you want guidance and support in your power-packed journey, tap into Mama T energy. Whether it is subscribing to this podcast, whether it is signing up for the Activate Your Inner Shift Miracle Mindset series. It's free for you. You just put in your name and email address to access it. Maybe you're ready for the Miracle Mastermind or mentorship. Or maybe it's just time for you to tap into private sessions. You can do them one off or you can purchase them in a bundle. Whatever works for you. Open that heart. See what it's calling towards. And can you trust yourself and your intuition to follow where your heart is guiding? Let the human take the back seat and allow yourself to be soul led. Allow yourself to connect in where your soul is calling you to connect in. Move forward in your power, knowing everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for your greatest and highest good. No fear, no shame, no judgment. Expansion. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe if you have not already. Share out if you know someone that could use this message. And I will see you in all the places and spaces next